Hey guys, welcome back to my courtyard. I am starting to do more stuff outside now that it's warming up. I got myself an anvil burner, which I'm super excited to use for the first time. This is the first burner I've ever had, so it's kind of weird. I'm still going to be doing brew in a bag, but it's going to take a lot less time, fortunately. So I'm just gonna load up my 7 gallons of RO water. We're making a Pilsner today. I've got a cool new toy that I'm going to set up tonight. It's a glycol chiller. What is this world where I can have a glycol chiller in my apartment? I love it. So I'll show you guys that later, and I'll do a whole separate video on it. But for now, let's start brewing. Hey guys, so we're making a German Pilsner today, and so the malt bill is going to be predominantly Pilsner malt, a little acid malt, some Carapils, and some Munich malt. So let's start with our 9 pounds of Pilsner malt. And now we've got 8 ounces of Munich malt, 8 ounces of Carapils, and 8 ounces of acid. For our water additions in this, I'm using reverse osmosis water, so I'm going to add some stuff. And we're using the German Pilsner Profile and Brewfather. So we're going to do 4 grams of calcium chloride, 3 grams of gypsum, and 3 grams of Epsom salt. So I figured it'd probably be better to mill outside since I'm doing everything else outside, even though I'm on top of the stairs, so I don't have to bring all of my equipment down. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick mill. I'm using really fine setting because I'm doing brew in a bag with the branded brew in a bag because I'm not using my electric kettle today. I'm using the burner, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add my water additions now. Okay, so we're at around 155, a little over actually, which I'm going to turn this off right now. Jesus. So first thing I'm going to do is stick my bag in. So this is like a brew in a bag. It's just a super fine mesh. I've had it forever. This is like the first thing I've ever used when I started brewing all grain. Now the secret to this is you got to be careful when you pull it out with your malt, because if you've got a thermometer, it can get caught on it. I used to have a silicone little piece of tubing on it. I have since lost that after having this kettle for so long, but it should be fine. All right, so mash in. So we want our mash to actually be 149 degrees, but this is gonna lose heat pretty easily. It's kind of windy out here, so it's not gonna hold as well. I am gonna insulate it though with some of that like aluminum bubble wrap stuff. And we're gonna do a full 60-minute mash on this because we don't want any diacetyl or DMS. Actually, it's DMS that you'll get from Pils and Malt. All right, so I'm gonna put the lid on, set a timer for an hour, and come check on it. Nice and snug. Okay, so our mash is done. It's been 60 minutes. I'm gonna pull my insulation and check my pre-boil gravity once I've got my grain out of there. So we've still got 6.5 gallons in here, so we're gonna have to boil off a gallon before we get to our 5.5 gallon, what we want, I guess. I'd be cool with between 5 and 5.5 gallons, but let's see what our gravity is. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're at 10 bricks. So let me just do the conversion really quick. So 10 bricks is 1.041 gravity. So I'm gonna put that into my Brewfather app. So we were only a few gravity points off, but we've got so much. Like our, I don't know how much is supposed to be in here, but our post-boil kettle volume should be 6. So we got some boiling to do. I'm gonna turn this back on and relight it and wait. Okay, so for our hops, we're using some Northern Brewer, Hallertau Blanc, Saaz, and Cashmere. So there's a lot of additions for such a small amount of hops, but so we're gonna do a first wort hop addition on this one. So you basically add it like right after you pull your malt. So we're gonna do that with our Northern Brewer, and that's 1/2 ounce. And then we're doing a 15-minute addition and a 10-minute addition of 1/2 ounce of Hallertau Blanc. And then we're doing a couple hops at the 2-minute mark. We're doing Saaz and Cashmere, 1 ounce of Saaz and 1/2 ounce of Cashmere. So while this is heating up for the boil, I'm gonna add my first wort hop addition, which is my Northern Brewer, 1/2 ounce. And I'm just gonna use this hop bag so it doesn't clog my valve once we get to the point where we need to transfer it. Okay, we've got a lovely boil here, about to get the hot break, and I'm gonna set a timer for 45 minutes for my second hop addition. So it's been 45 minutes. I'm gonna put my 15-minute addition in this bag. I've also put some yeast nutrient in there for my yeast, obviously. And then I'm gonna put a Wort black tablet. All right, so it's been another 5 minutes. I'm gonna add my 10-minute addition of Hallertau Blanc. And I'm setting a timer for 8 minutes because we got a 2-minute addition. I'm also gonna stick my immersion chiller in there, actually, while I'm here. Get that all sanitized. Okay,
chicken mushroom.
so now we are at our 2-minute addition. And then I'm gonna start chilling it with
all your shiz?
immersion chiller that takes forever.
Like 4 months probably.
All right, so I'm gonna turn on my hose and we're gonna chill this guy down. Okay, so this is all chilled down, but now I've got to take it upstairs to put it into my catalyst so I can actually control the temperature below 60 degrees. I'm gonna ferment this at 55 for pretty much ever because I'm about to go out of town. So I will show you guys that, and then I'll show you guys the awesome glycol chiller that Craft Brew sent me to test out. Okay, so I have my sanitized catalyst right here, and I'm just going to transfer it from my anvil into here. I have to let the glycol in the stasis system sit for 24 hours, so I'm going to pitch my yeast tomorrow, but this is super sanitized, so it should be totally fine. 2.9 grams of Epsom salt. This is baking soda. Let's try that again.
Like that with your hands?
Yeah, I usually wear gloves.
I've been coming back from the 19th.
All right, that's the end of that.
Real bad.
How did I used to do this? There it is. Biscuit, are you my brunette? Are you my brunette?
She's like, I'm out of here. She's gonna be limping like me tomorrow.
All right, guys, so it's been 40.
You're peeing all over your feet.
All right, so I'm gonna at least come back here. All right,